boys of summer break are back, and we've got one more show before our summer break. I feel like that kid on the last day of school before summer break here. We are the Outcast Podcast, coming at you live on all the platforms. Hello Twitch, hello Facebook, hello YouTube.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
What's going on with your mama now?
This is the show where we get
good.
a nice collection of people from different areas of the world. We have the white guy who comes from the South, spent some time in Maryland, a real country boy, and he can survive. Let's hear it for Tomcat. How you doing, Tomcat? Very nice. You look smarter with those glasses on.
You know what's scary is I can read a lot better with these glasses.
Oh, you need
shit.
them.
Oh my
You're
God.
old.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, no.
Not
You're getting old.
I will be doing my news with these glasses today.
Oh, you got to
Sweet.
do it with your glasses.
Well, I can
on now,
read it
man.
a lot better. That's not good.
That's good. No, that's good. You should wear them.
That is not a good look. By the way.
Now on to our DEI hires.
Oh, damn.
Pause.
That's
Hold
common.
on, man.
Yeah, let's.
Hey, if you
let's
can't
not do that.
handle comedy, I apologize. We're just
That
having
is-
some fun here.
That is not a joke, sir. Let's not do that.
Well, let's go to our brown man. He's from Gary, Indiana. Big shout out to Ramo, the OG. Ramo G.
Yeah. What's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
And your shirt says, what is that?
Nope, not today.
Not today.
Nope. With a PE. Nope.
All right, and on to our black guy, always holding it down, always spreading awesomeness in 48 of 50 of the states. My man Memphis, what's up?
Yep, man. Yeah. We here.
What does your hat say? Tromba? What does that mean?
Yeah, Tromba Tequila. I just had my final night
nice.
last week at Chartreuse.
It's a nice hat.
This craft cocktail bar. Thanks, and they Tromba Tequila sponsors. So shout
Is
out
it
to
good?
them. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you should
And
have bought some, dog. Damn.
I didn't know you drank tequila like that.
I do.
was
If
like-
it's good, I don't
Oh,
like.
it's-
I don't like crappy
Man,
tequila.
hold on, look here, man. I'm the tequila
Okay.
connoisseur in this
Sure,
bitch. So
sure.
if I say it's good, it's good.
I do
trust you.
remember when we were in Houston one time, Memphis. We were bellied up, and the bartender was trying to. Memphis was talking about tequila. I was like, sure. Why don't I buy a round for everyone hanging out here at the bar? And I guess I ordered something that Memphis was like, hold up, before you offer to buy this tequila for the whole bar, you better find out how much it is because it could be very expensive. And what kind of
Sure.
tequila was this?
So he told half the story. I mean, most of it, but this tequila is something that I drink, but it's very fucking expensive.
Okay,
it's
what's
like,
it called?
It's Clase Azul. But the one we were going to drink was the 25-year, and that was like $180 per. But we ended up doing something different, though. I forget what we did.
Yeah,
but
we
it was still pretty
dialed
good.
it back a little bit.
Yeah, I was
Thank
like,
you,
hold
Memphis.
up, dog. I'm like, like, nah, dog. No,
Damn.
no. I mean, it was
You get a
cool, though.
bonus?
No, we was kicking it, though. Man, that was a cool ass night, though.
Yeah, that's fun.
We
That's
kicked
cool.
It was cool, man. Y'all should.
Was it just y'all two? I wish.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
I don't
about
get invited to those.
six months ago or so. out
Because
in
of my
Houston.
DEI status. Jack. I like those. That's fun.
It's good to see that we have the whole crew here, and this is episode 124.
124. Say that in
Yes.
Spanish.
Uno,
Uno, dos,
cuatro.
cuatros.
Yeah, uno, dos, cuatro. I
No,
don't know how to say
doce
120.
cuatro. Uno, doce cuatro.
Can somebody in the chat or watching let us know exactly how you say 124 in Spanish?
Spanish. Yeah.
I need to know.
We'd like to shout out our sponsor, Factor Meals. They are sponsoring this episode. If you want to get on some of them Factor Meals, they're ready in 2 minutes or less, delivered right to your door. We'll tell you more about them coming up, but you can go to factormeals.com/outcast50 and use that code outcast50 and get 50% off, and you get some free shipping, and we'll tell you more about that coming up. But first, I want to start with garage stories. We typically spend a little time in the garage before the show.
I like this.
Okay.
I like
Let's
this.
clean that up a little bit. We won't be people thinking like, what did you?
I like it.
Well,
I
you know,
like it.
guys hang out in the garage.
They do.
There's a lot of testosterone out there.
Should we call it man cave?
I don't know if it's Ramo or who
Hot
says
box.
it, but Ramo, you always go out there and like, I love the smell of the garage.
I think that's Tomcat.
Smells
Yeah.
like gas.
Yeah, that's why he likes it. He's used to let it gas, though. He huffs it at home.
So as we're out there in the garage before the show, I typically take notes so that way we have some content for the show. And it started by Memphis. I don't
That's
know what.
called eavesdropping.
Yes.
Yeah, really. It
Memphis
really
says that he wants to run down the beach naked. And we're all like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
So I was like, yo.
why did you say that?
Because I just want to go to the beach and just take off all my clothes, and I just want to run naked down the beach. And then I just spoke that out. And I was like, what do you think will happen? And I got 3 different types of shit from each one of them. So they can choose to say what they said to me. But then the story went crazy.
Yeah, Memphis starts having this dream of being able to run down the beach with his clothes off, which I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
Could have been the gas in the garage.
It must have been.
It must have been the gas.
Then TK pipes up because, you know, he's a narcissist and he always has to talk about himself. It's part of his DNA.
I actually wasn't even listening to you guys. I was just waiting to talk.
yeah.
Waiting for you guys to shut up so I can tell my story. Like now.
So TK, you pipe up and you're like, speaking of naked, let me tell you a story. I'll one-up you.
Probably shouldn't have.
I haven't dreamt of it. I've done it. I ran around naked and you ended up in a pool. Please tell us the story.
This is a funny story, but first off, let me give a shout out to my buddy Jason Isom. He passed away this past weekend. He was with me in this story, so I got it. It's just kind of serendipity that I'm telling this story right now, and he was the man, my best friend since I was a kid. I'll stop there. I'll start crying. But we used to break into the swimming pool, the Olympic swimming pool across the street from my house. I lived across the street from it. I'm telling this story the first time, but it is past the statute of limitations, so you can't do anything to me.
It's disgusting.
We used to break into the high school swimming pool. I won't say the high school name, but everybody knows. And we all would go skinny dipping in this pool, girls, guys, whatever. But we were just out of high school about it. And one time we went swimming, and just before we got out of the pool, I took a big old dump in the pool. And it was this turd just because I was in the pool. Happened to be the longest turd you've ever seen in your life.
You're disgusting. At least he did
and I
it
guess
in the
I was
deep
healthy
end.
then because it floated to the bottom of the pool and it was way
healthy.
down,
It
like
was
13
healthy.
feet at the bottom of this
We
Olympic-sized
actually
swimming pool
have
underneath the
footage.
diving
We
board.
have footage of that day.
Is that
Apparently you had a lot of
the
beef
log
that
you
day.
left?
So
There it is.
this pool, our school pool was closed for like weeks after that. The swim team, we used to practice there. I'm sure they were very angry. I apologize now. I was young. And I had...
You're a pig, dude. That's
Pooped
disgusting.
in the pool.
Can you imagine if he had diarrhea
That's
or some
disgusting.
stuff like
And
that?
yeah.
Now, did you?
really got scrubbed the walls and stuff?
Dude, I can't believe it. This is the second poop story we've had from you.
And the
huh,
other
bro?
poop story is when I threw a poop on a window of my friend, and my friend that I threw the poop on was Jason Isom.
Oh my God.
Yes, who
And he was
Oh
still
my
your friend?
R.I.P. my
He's a
boy,
good guy.
dog. I love
He's a
you,
good
brother.
guy.
Thank you for not kicking my ass that time.
Yeah,
Two
you
ha-
ain't kidding.
The both of you two have two shitty stories, man.
Well, I would, yeah.
That's crazy. Shout out
Did
to
he
Shout out to
egg you
Jason.
on?
I love you,
Yeah,
brother.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I pray your journey is smooth, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
So Tomcat,
Respect.
when you lit up that big long turd, was it something that you like did it on purpose, or
I'll tell you, it was like blowing up a party balloon, Gentry.
What did you eat? Fuddruckers?
Back then, I was eating probably like 5 Whoppers a day. I was like 18 years old. I was 18,
You was
probably.
eating
Oh,
tacos,
my
were you eating,
God.
like tacos from the side of the road
No,
or
because
something.
if it was tacos, it wouldn't have been that solid.
No,
it wouldn't
yeah,
have made
you're
it all the
right.
way down to the
It
bottom.
would've been-
in
Can
one
you
whole
imagine
piece.
though
That was beef.
the person when they got there, the one person had to have been like, "That's a stick down there." No.
Oh,
And then so one person had to swim down there by it,
See what it
and then
is?
because it had been there overnight, it probably just disintegrated.
Oh, that's
and they were just like, they came up like it was Jaws.
Can't make it. They lose they air and shit. Like it's a shit.
Well, it's probably waterlogged.
Block the
That thing
shit.
probably weighed like 30
Oh yeah,
pounds.
because it probably been there for a minute, so it got real solid. So
Yeah, there was a diving board there, so we used to jump off the diving board at night, and nobody ever came. I ruined it for everyone by
Thanks
shitting
a
in the
lot.
pool before we left that night.
Way to go,
But
ass.
I wonder if somebody jumped off the diving board before they saw it. What is that?
Oh, they put a new stripe on the bottom of the pool.
no.
What's that for?
Now, Tomcat, you said that this turd did not, because usually the old term is I'm going to go, drop a floater.
Yeah.
This thing you said
It sank to the
sank
bottom. Yes, I remember clearly.
So the two
Pure
of them,
beef.
they were in the garage trying to figure out if it's healthy, if your poo, if
Right.
it sinks, are you healthy or are you healthy when it floats? So
Hey,
what
we-
did y'all find out?
Well, we talked to AI as usual these days. It's
Yeah.
getting creepier and creepier.
What did the artificial intelligence tell us about turds? Are you more healthy if you have a floating turd in the toilet, or if your turds sink to the bottom, which means that you're living a better lifestyle?
Let me put on these glasses so I look smarter and pretend like I'm reading this one.
Yeah, because
like
this is
it.
really good information.
It says here that if your turds float to the bottom, you are in good health and you have a healthy gut. If your turds are floaters,
It's crap.
It means it might be a medical condition and you got to get your butthole checked out. But some foods can cause your poop to float. So
like
fear
McDonald's.
not. If your poop is floating, it may just be what you're eating. But if you're eating,
I thought we said floating was the better.
No, it's not.
No, so if you floating, you need to go get checked out.
Yeah, usually when you eat a lot of like fast foods and like greasier foods and like fried foods, that's when you notice that it'll float more.
Well, I've noticed the
like,
French
when you
fries
eat
float in the grease.
You get
Yeah.
When you throw them in the grease, they float
Yeah,
to
they
the top.
exactly. But when you eat like healthy, vegetables and meat, that's
going to the bottom?
solid.
Yeah, I don't know why I eat that.
It takes out the
nasty
minerals
ass
to get
shit
solid.
any damn way.
Yeah.
Fast foods and carrying on. Want to eat that crap?
Shut up, man.
Unless they
Pizza's
endorse us.
awesome, dude.
If we listen, I mean, unless y'all want to throw us some money, then by all means.
See, look at you. Hey, man, don't be cutting the. Yeah, calm down.
I'm trying to cut a promo for us, man. I'm trying to put some more money in our pocket.
This episode of the Outcast Podcast is being brought to you by Factor Meals. Those warmer, sunnier days, they are calling. You got to fuel up for that heat with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to those chef-crafted meals ready to go in 2 minutes or less. Calorie smart, protein plus, and for those of you on the keto diet, it's delivered right to your front door. You can choose from up to 35 different meals, snacks, everything from filet mignon to blackened salmon. Those big protein-packed meals with no muss and no fuss. That's right, you don't have to do the dishes. Delivered right to your front door, fresh, never frozen, 2 minutes and it's ready. Just head to factormeals.com/outcast50 and use code OUTCAST50 to get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month. That's code OUTCAST50 at factormeals.com/outcast50. Get that 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. That's factormeals.com/outcast50. All right, let's move on to our next topic. I was on the interwebs like I do sometimes, and I love the Family Feud. I've noticed there's so many game shows on television. It's hard to keep up with them all, but one of the great game shows of all time is Family Feud. I know
awesome.
Ramo's a big fan.
Awesome.
You think Steve Harvey the greatest Family Feud host of all time?
I think.
Or
I
who's
think
better?
I wouldn't say maybe. Obviously it's subjective, but for me, he does it like the way he
Does it for you,
spins
huh?
off the whole
the
or the
mustache?
contestants.
Yeah, he
that's
definitely
part
like
of
that
it.
mustache.
That's
He totally
part
like
of it,
that.
dude. And his jokes are on point. He's fucking funny, dude.
Well, if you remember Richard
funny.
Dawson, he was
great.
He's the original guy, and
That's the dude who used to kiss everybody.
yeah,
He's
he
a
would- He
groper.
would always give him the kiss. The ladies, next thing you know, he's kissing them on the lips.
He was awesome.
and you had Louis
Awesome Dawson.
Louis Anderson hosted it for
He
a few
did.
years.
He did good too.
At first I thought it was Drew Carey, but it was Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
That's-
I'm Louis Anderson. Remember his
yeah.
cartoon?
I used to get him and John Candy confused.
Ray Combs, do you remember Ray Combs? He was
Nope.
one of the hosts. Also, Richard Karn. I don't remember Richard Karn. If I saw a picture of him, I probably would remember him.
I think he might have been the one that hosted when we was coming up.
And John O'Hurley also hosted the Family Feud.
That name.
I don't know
John
that dude.
O'Hurley.
Sounds like a good Irish name, though.
Yeah.
He was the guy with the tan. He was on Seinfeld quite a bit. John O'Hurley.
He has a
looked like
tan?
he was like Tan Mom, but a dude. Looks like he tanned a lot. John O'Hurley. If you've seen a picture of him, you know who he is. Let's go to
Was
some.
he in Wedding Singer?
He might have been. We'll have to look that up. Yeah. But Family Feud, I saw. Speaking of Family Feud, I saw on the interwebs that they did a thing where they poll 100 people. We go out on the streets. We poll 100 people, and they tell us who is the most famous rapper. So who do you guys?
Was it the best rapper or the most famous rapper?
I believe. Well, let's listen to it. We do have the footage. Why don't
It's
we roll
hilarious.
that from the truck? Go ahead and roll. This episode has been recent that came out on
Top
television.
8 answers on the board. Who is the greatest rapper of all time?
Oh, fuck.
J. Cole.
He's good, but is he on the list?
I don't know. He bitched out to Kendrick Lamar. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch this.
No.
Just watch.
he's
Just
a
watch.
bitch.
Oh, he's
Just
got to get
watch.
on there.
Just watch.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Kendrick. He's got to be on there, right?
A bunch of youngsters.
Lil Wayne. Yeah, he should be on there for sure. Lil Wayne.
What?
Survey says.
Great.
Okay, y'all flipping now. Okay, Kayla.
Come on, Kayla. Tupac. Now he's got to be on the
Okay,
list.
Tupac. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. We got it.
Yes.
Okay, we got points. We got some on the board.
Well, Biggie's going to be on there then.
Biggie better be on there.
You guys are so Gen Z.
You guys are so Gen Z, the girl just said.
It's true.
Alwyn,
Yes.
who is the greatest rapper of all time?
Let's go with Biggie.
Yeah, he's definitely on
Biggie
the
better
list.
be on there.
I like that jacket.
He's on there.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
on
so we got Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas.
Anthony, who's the greatest rapper
Hold on.
of all time?
Jay-Z.
Number one. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Whoa, at number 8.
Yeah.
Now remember,
Wait
this
a
is
minute.
this is a random 100 people, you know,
Yeah, it
so
is.
it's not hip hop fans.
Wait.
I
just a
do want to
random
see who's
100.
number one.
Yeah.
Who's up there?
I can
Ice
tell you.
Spice.
I can tell you.
We're
no.
gonna show
who the
you.
rest
Go
of
ahead and
it?
go back to it. Go back to
All
it.
right.
Keep playing it.
I know.
Let's see how it ends and wraps up.
One's valid.
Tori, who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Nas?
Okay,
a good one.
Nas,
Good-
Nas,
good guess.
Nas.
Survey says.
I like her
Nas,
hair
Nas.
too.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, boy.
Are you kidding me?
Obviously, they never saw or listened to Illmatic. You would think.
These questions.
Oh, he's pissed.
Yes.
Got one strike. Who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Eminem.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
That is.
Eminem.
He's on there.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right.
So you guys want to take any? Ramo, you can't because you've seen this.
can't.
Do you
I
guys
did.
want to take a guess who you think's number one?
Snoop Dogg?
MC Hammer.
Snoop Dogg.
Let's see who is number one. It is Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. I said he's valid.
Well,
He's valid.
Which makes sense because he's all over
All over
television.
He
the
is,
place.
he is.
Bro, they got him lighting the Olympic torch this year.
That's valid.
This might light a big joint.
Big
too.
Z.
Big Z. This guy does not listen to hip hop.
Big Z.
He does not.
There's got to be a big
That is
Knew
funny.
He was out.
That'd be Big L, buddy. Big L.
Yeah, Big L.
Big Z.
Who? Big Z. You guys want to take a stab at who you think's missing?
Andre 3000, Scarface.
Nope. Nope.
Big Z. Jay-Z's uncle. We got two strikes.
DMX might be on there.
Save the day.
Nope.
Trainer team can steal.
I'm going to
Oh,
say
Slick Rick?
Ice Cube.
Okay,
That's a good guess.
I can see Ice
Good
Cube.
guess. Good guess.
It is. Nope.
No.
Oh, come on.
Wu-Tang.
Y'all tripping.
That's a
Nas, Mobb Deep.
Y'all
Let's see.
Who else is up there?
You're gonna see.
LL Cool J.
Now they can steal here. They can steal.
You think they're gonna do it?
That's Meghan Trainor.
That is Megan
Who did she
Trainor.
say?
Drake.
Drake.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, boy.
She said
Do
Drake.
they win? Nope.
Dang.
You guys forgot about
Yeah,
the doctor.
Georgia.
What about Dr.
Dr.
Dre?
Dre?
He's up there.
Dr. Dre's not a rapper, though.
He's well known. He's
Yeah.
rapped before.
Last three,
Just
I want
let's-
to apologize to the entire hip-hop community.
For real.
These last. What the world? Number 7.
50.
Forgot about 50.
So they going off. It's a popularity contest.
Right.
The greatest.
LL.
I
He's on
called that
TV.
one.
He's on
He
TV.
is.
Oh, that's a bad boy. Number 4.
Dre.
All right.
Dre. So there you
Dr.
have
Dre.
it. And it makes sense. 50 Cent has
Yeah.
been in big
Not
television
terrible.
shows.
No, so it's a popularity contest.
Well, who's the most
Sure.
famous? Who's the most famous rapper? That was the question.
No, who's the greatest
No, it says
rapper?
the
That was the
greatest
question.
rapper. It
Okay.
wasn't famous. The greatest rapper, and
But I think some
a
people
lot of
voted
people
the
on
way
that
you're
list should be
saying.
taken off. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think people are voting the way like Gentry said. Like who's the most popular? Who did they know the most?
Well, they got to come with some kind of like, look, okay, so we asked 100 people, but keep in mind ages
Isn't it
from
1,000?
this
1,000.
or that.
I think it's
you know?
100. I think
Oh,
they
dang.
ask 100
They don't need to
people.
get into all that. They do. It's whatever.
Yeah, like come
And
on.
it's random people. It could have been a 70,
They were
80-year-old.
clearly all white people.
Steve
No, I'm kidding.
apologized. He did.
Clearly.
Somebody said that.
It clearly was all white people.
I think
that
it was
asked
the
this
guy who
question.
posted the video.
Because you know if they had
Yeah, I'll claim that.
Funny
they,
as shit.
they would ask 100 black people who the greatest rapper of all time. Man,
Who would it have been if they would have?
That's tough.
I'm not gonna speak for all black people. I'll speak for myself because we got 8, which it's kind of weird to put 8.
That's a
on
nice
10.
list.
Who are you putting at the top?
At number 1 of my top 5.
Just number one. Who's
The
number
one.
one?
Oh shit, that's hard, man. Right now, Nas.
Of all time.
Yeah, Nas.
And he wasn't even on that list. What about you, Ramo?
I almost want to agree with you because I love Nas's flow and everything. But for me, I would probably overall Biggie. For me,
And what about you, Tomcat?
That's tough. Maybe Nas, just because of the longevity. He's
Agreed,
been
yeah.
doing it, and it's not the quality has not gone down after
I
all
mean,
these
his-
years. And no one is besides Jay-Z, but I'm not really a Jay-Z fan, so it's been Nas for me the whole way. When I was a little kid, I remember listening
I
to Nas.
can't argue.
I mean,
yeah.
Nas put out 5 albums in 3 years, and none of them are misses. And he's in October. Him and DJ
He's doing something
Premier
else, right?
are finna do. Man,
Yeah.
oh my.
No, yeah, no,
Hip hop
no,
baby. I love it.
Nas is,
I love it.
yo,
I would throw Tupac up there at
Sure,
the top. for me.
100%.
I love Tupac.
I
But the
mean-
only thing about Tupac is his life was cut short and he didn't have the longevity that Nas had.
Well, he
But
continued
as
to
far
come
as
out with music, it
It's
seemed like.
true.
Well-
as far as quality goes, Tupac and Nas, same quality.
I would
Just as good.
Well, if that's the case, and I mean, you're not wrong because then some would say about Biggie because Biggie was only
Biggie
put out
too.
two
All of
projects.
them.
But
Biggie
they were
only
cut
put out
short,
two
I feel like.
projects,
Same
and
thing.
Pac put out when he was alive. He put out what 6 or some 5, 6, and then like 4 or 5 more after he died.
I think with rap, you got to put more of a Mount Rap more instead of a best of all time.
But that's still like who
'Cause
would
that-
you
that
put?
puts four
because
to
if
four.
you
Yeah, it's
say you
still
put
tough.
4, I mean, shit. If I had my 4 on Mount Hip Hop or whatever, be
Yeah.
Nas.
You don't like Mount Rap more? Damn, dog.
Well,
It is funny that none of
James-
none of the new rappers got on there.
Hell no,
They shouldn't.
No.
They were right
I
not
would
to.
say if
They not like us?
If anybody had a chance to probably move up outside the top 10, would be Kendrick. Kendrick would be the one that can do it. But then that's a still leap because as nice as he is, he don't leapfrog a lot of people. But I put Kendrick in my top 30 though, because there's a lot of other MCs that are way nicer than him that came before him. And it's like, bro, Kendrick dope, but you're not better than G-Rap.
Cool G Rap.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah,
I like Cool
G-Rap.
G.
Listen, if you don't know who Cool G Rap is and you call yourself a hip hop fan,
Yeah.
slap yourself in the face.
All right. You gotta
Make
do
that go viral.
It's a bit rough, but all right. I'm with you.
Tomcat, you wearing my Bulls hat? Is that you?
Hey.
I'm wearing your Bulls hat.
I like it.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you. You go in my office and you just
Florida boy rocking Bulls hat. I tell you what, the whole thing,
you just
place is gonna catch
you
fire.
just randomly go grab hats. How do you know
Why?
that hat? You know it's clean. How do you know that's a clean hat?
I know it
not.
could be some
It's
jizz in that hat
definitely
or
not.
something.
That hat. You went into my office and you just grab a random hat. Just so you know, that is the hat that I wear to the gym. So
Oh, okay.
it's like the stinkiest hat that I have. It's just
That's
like
why you
sweat
wore it.
all in
You
it.
better wash your head when you get
He's
home.
got a man crush on you,
You
Jen.
clean your scalp.
I wear that hat when I play basketball. It's like the smelliest hat. I
It
can't
was the
believe you
first
picked
one
it.
that was there. That's probably
You
why.
didn't
Because you
smell
like.
it? Yuck.
Now he's gonna go home and sniff his pillow.
You're not gonna wash his head.
He's got like a hat room. It's like a costume.
is.
It's
I
like a
got-
costume room. So it's like I got like going in there and be like, oh,
Me
get
too.
on the hat.
I go grab his glasses.
You picked the stinkiest hat of
He's
guys.
probably got
Well, it
spooge on
didn't
him
smell
too.
bad. So
You're terrible.
Let's talk about the presidential race because it is definitely a topic on a lot of people's minds here. Did you see? I'm sure everyone sees that Kamala now. I don't know if she got the delegates needed, or maybe you can fill me in. One of you guys, is she officially the nominee, or will that be announced at the Democratic National Convention coming up? But Kamala Harris looks to be the front runner for the Democrats to go head to head against Donald Trump. Does anybody know if
I
she
believe
officially the nominee?
I believe
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
gonna
the
be-
delegates, but she has not been officially named the delegate.
She will be.
Probably, but
She will be because there's nobody else that you can put up against her. Plus, that money that was already raised was on the Biden Harris ticket.
the only way she can keep it, yeah.
So she's the only one that can
Use it.
access that money. And then in 24 hours, she raised like $80 million or some crazy shit. Like the fastest in like history to raise that kind of money.
100 million.
100 million.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. I mean,
There's more.
Shit. I mean, and then she's got
That
endorsements.
George
from,
Soros cash is thick.
well, knock it off. So anyway, like I was saying, she's getting endorsements from like a gang of motherfuckers. I mean, so the Teamsters, I think Mike finna ride with her. They was talking about it. I mean, you know, hey, look, Joe Biden, I give him credit. He put country first because he knew his ass was too old to run.
He looked like it.
So, and he did the right thing by stepping aside and putting country first. So now we got the other old man that's still in the race. So he got his old ass. So
I
we
did
got
everything right, and they
So that's
indicted
crazy.
me.
It's gonna be interesting.
That's a
It's gonna
rumor.
be some November 5th.
All right, well, I took some notes here on everything that's going on. It says here, who might Kamala Harris pick for her VP? Right
That's
now, there's
interesting.
3 favorites that are emerging.
Actually, there's 4.
There's swing states out there that the Democrats feel like if they win these states, they're going to lock it up. But Pennsylvania being one of them, North Carolina, Arizona. So they're talking about Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania,
Heard that.
Roy Cooper from North Carolina,
Didn't hear that one.
and the Arizona Senator Mark Kelly. Those are the three names that I've seen.
All right, I heard.
But there's a
two of
fourth
them.
too, though.
Who is the fourth?
I heard it was
Yeah,
the guy
that's
from
the-
Illinois.
No.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, you baby.
No.
Peter Buttigieg.
No.
Pete
I heard he was-
Buttigieg.
Hey.
No, man. Memphis Johnson from Florida.
Oh.
Duh, got not here. My
Memphis.
name was brought up earlier today. It might be on the ticker. It might be on the ticker right now. There's a new another person she considered for vice president. Memphis Johnson down.
How much
in
money
Florida.
have you raised?
Don't worry about that. It's between me and her.
All right,
you
I
need
wanna
worry
know,
about
is
that.
it-
Is
that-
you kicking in on it, partner?
where'd you get
asking
them-
all these questions?
Where'd you get them concentrates at? Because
Hey,
obviously
hey,
I didn't
look at
hit
here,
what
man.
he hit.
Listen, man, don't be talking about my stuff.
great.
I be telling y'all stuff in secret, man. It ain't meant for you to be putting that stuff.
Now, I have some facts about the Democratic nominee here at this point. It says her career path was from prosecutor to politician. It's been defined as many firsts. She was the first Indian American senator.
Nice.
She was California's first female and South Asian attorney general. She's the first woman to become vice president, as well as the first black or Asian American person to hold office.
Nice.
She's also locked up more black men than any other person to run for president in the history of the United States.
There's
that.
That is
all
not
for
true.
nonviolent weed charges, much like myself. So I won't be voting for the prosecutor who locked up a bunch of weed smokers and then let out a bunch of violent rioters after the George Floyd riots.
That is absolutely false.
You know
sir.
I was going to come in hot.
Yeah,
You know I was going to come in
I
hot.
was gonna come and say that
Hey,
shit, but that is 100% false.
Yeah,
so
and-
anyway,
and
so
here's the thing,
He got
here's
it
the-
off his chest, but it's false.
That's cool. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, but here's the thing too: is you can't fault the prosecutor for doing their job. If that's the laws that's on the book and they're litigating that in court, like she has to do what the law of her state says, and that's what she's prosecuting.
And I am no fan of the popo. It is well known. But if you break the law, it's like, well, fuck, I broke the law. I mean, I know I got to pay the penalty for it, so it is what it is.
I think we all know about
you can't
that.
bitch about it and
Well, except for
and then
Memphis,
get
surprisingly.
caught. Well, I don't talk about my shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I
never
don't talk
mind.
about my
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
That's why I
motherfucker.
said maybe. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah,
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Oh, well,
Nobody
she's-
does.
She's the
Her
coconut.
grandmother used to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, they've all been having these coconut inside jokes about her. Something.
I don't hate Kamala Harris. I just don't like her policies are the same as Joe Biden's. It's the same thing.
Sure.
But I will say, we did have to fight the deep state. Now we got to battle deep throat.
Oh,
So it's going to be tough.
He's stupid.
I don't think it's deep throat. It's full throat. That would be full throat.
Was on
throat.
stage giving a
She did-
full-throated endorsement last night.
Full-throated endorsements.
On stage.
Full-throated and
This
enthusiastic
guy.
Is that like
It's
a
like
talk?
it's terrible, dude.
Is that like a new talk piece now?
Of course it is. You
these
know they're
fucking
gonna go with some
weirdo,
shit like that, dude.
Right wing nut job.
Those were actually the left saying that.
Full-throated endorsement.
That's Willie Geist. He's a
Who the
le-
fuck is
lefty
he? I don't
McGee.
watch that shit.
He's on
Full-throated
NBC.
Full
endorsement.
throated.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't watch
MSNBC.
No,
NBC. I
that's
don't watch
just some
that
kind
shit.
of
Well,
industry term.
It means you're saying that you want to give somebody your endorsement.
A full throat. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
So I'm gonna go
well.
home, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this full throated endorsement.
We were looking. We were thinking
I
about.
should probably be giving you one.
We were thinking about some other words that sounded like they were dirty, like caucus,
Caucus.
and polling,
Yeah, polling. That's great.
and polling your caucus,
Come get this Iowa caucus.
and then gerrymander.
Y'all.
Full-throated endorsement.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
gross.
That sounds.
Who's Jerry?
Yeah, and what's this
Why are you
Mandarin
Mandarin?
he's
What is
doing?
this Mandarin you
yeah,
speak of?
Yeah. I want to know.
I must have heard that saying like 10 times over the weekend when one politician would endorse another one. It was.
Full-throated endorsement.
I'm like, what does that mean?
And why do they all
Full-throated.
say the same word after each other? Once you
I
hear
know.
one of
They
them
do
say
that,
it, I
yeah.
swear
That is
this
terrible
it's weird.
journalism. It's like, come up with your own talking points, you assholes. Come on now. I mean,
Maybe
you
they
know.
got all the same writers.
Nah,
Weren't they
fuck
on
that.
strike a little while ago?
I don't know. Then you do your own shit. They teach you that shit.
That's
in
what you went to
school.
college for, right?
Yeah,
Hey, don't
I
you
got
make
it.
the big bucks, motherfucker?
No,
Not you.
quite.
I'm saying like them. I'm speaking
Yeah, well-
facetiously.
Well, at least now
That's a big
Biden
word.
can be unburdened by what has been.
Yeah, no, he can definitely relax and do what he has to do, and
That's another
he's
common
old,
quote.
dude, man.
That motherfucker 88 million years old.
He's old. He is old.
I give him credit for holding on as long as he did.
Dude, I don't know how.
They did kick his ass out the plane at $50,000 feet, though. He didn't go willingly. He was holding on to the fucking drapes. They had to pry his ass out of there, boy.
For a while. I think this last time he got sick.
Nancy Pelosi put the screws to him when he had COVID, and it came bedside and was off. I'm going to offer you an offer you can't refuse. They were like, apparently they were telling him they were going to do it the easy way for a while, and then they were like, we're going to do it the hard way now. And some whistleblowers would have popped up, and his ass would have been out of there. But now he probably got millions and millions of dollars to step aside. They were like, we're going to give you a big old nest egg, and you're going to be good to go. Your family's going to be good. We'll make sure old Hunter's pardoned on the way out. And
Stop with your fucking stupid shit. Dude.
Hunter's not going to get pardoned on the way out?
No.
Why
Biden didn't say he was gonna do nothing like that. No.
Why are you talking over me?
What, because, dude, you're just saying stupid, like, pointless fucking gibberish, dude. Like, we understand where you get your fucking news from, but it's not real, dude. Like, let's not be that fucking podcast where we're just sitting here spouting off a bunch of dumb shit. Like, you got your deep throat jokes in. That shit was funny, but now you're going too fucking far. Like, I mean, seriously.
You pertain to tell me what to say?
And you're just no, I'm not. I'm just saying, bro. Like, let's lay off that dumb shit.
I think it's you that's ruining the show with your crap right here.
What do you mean? I said we were going to, like, lay off all that dumb shit.
Don't you think that Joe Biden would want to pardon his son before he gets out of office? Can't you just talk about what we're talking about instead of freaking out?
I mean, technically speaking,
I don't think he would.
Chill out, bro.
He didn't before.
Technically speaking, he could do whatever the hell he wants to because he got immunity to do whatever he wants. Like right now, until he handed over to her or whoever, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Literally, I mean, he can do. This motherfucker can go kill people. That's not saying something crazy right there. Wait a minute.
That's totally normal. What he just said.
Somebody can hot to his
it's way crazier than what I said. What he just said.
What he's saying is fucking shit that actually happened within our courts. Like,
I'm just talking about a fact.
If somebody were to be that way, not saying that anybody's going to be that way or anything. I'm just saying, like, it could happen in a fucking crazy world. Nobody's going to do that.
The thing is, I was speaking of actual fact. Tom K, you were just going about beating your guns.
Actually, I was speaking about Hunter Biden being pardoned by his father. It's an actual fact. I don't know what you're talking about,
but that's
bro.
a hypothetical.
You just probably forgot what we were just talking about is what it was.
How would I forget about something? You speaking in hypotheticals. What the hell is wrong with you?
What did you just say? You said Joe Biden could go shoot somebody because he's a lame duck now.
No, I said he can because
he's a lame duck now.
Because as of on the law, it's on the books right now. The Supreme Court did this. That presidents have immunity.
They've always had immunity.
He can do whatever. Like he can really
only within the realm of presidential official acts. As president, you can't just shoot someone. No, that's stupid. That is stupid.
That's not a presidential act. Of course,
you didn't read that anywhere, so you don't know if that's true.
I do know that's true, and I did read it.
It's a stretch. It could be a stretch.
Well, the Supreme Court handed that verdict down. It says that a president is protected under his official acts as president and nothing else. It's under full immunity.
His presidential act could be like, I think I'm just going to go shoot somebody in the name of the United States of America because that's what happened in his fucking
Who's saying
country,
ridiculous stuff now?
Yeah, that is. I don't think anybody would do it.
What's going on?
Hey, don't. I didn't say it. Don't freaking look at me. I'm just saying. We should just stop. Yeah, well, we should all stop doing that.
Yeah, I'm just matching energy
I just said one thing about Hunter, and it was like, well,
yeah, no, but you said it in a series of things and a couple insults for her, and that's fine. Whatever. You're making jokes.
I can say whatever I want. I'm having a good time.
100%. That's fine, but
don't get so triggered about it. What I say.
I'm not. I'm just trying not to be that podcast, dude.
Well, you just can't tell me what to say, bro.
I'm not
what we are
to.
is the podcast where other people don't tell each other what to say.
I'm not trying to tell you what to say. I'm just saying let's not be that.
Well,
I'm making a suggestion.
Okay. Sure.
How's that?
I'm going to keep saying what I want to say.
Sure. All right.
That's what I'm going to do.
You want to be that person? Sure.
I'll say this. How about you think about what you say before you say it?
I do. I write it down.
He does.
I wrote that fucking down.
Yeah, he does.
You write down
I'm
the
put a fucking
shit.
sticker by it. See here.
He's
write
such a
down
freaking
Kamala,
brainwash.
heels up Harris, right there, buddy.
He writes
Heels up.
First we had to battle deep state. Now we got to fight deep throat.
Yeah.
But ting.
He has to write it down. He has to.
Tomcat, why do you say heels up? Are you saying that maybe
She slept her way to the top.
You think
Gentry.
so, for sure?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know? Did you get it? Did you hit it?
She's a public figure, Memphis.
So what? I'm a public figure.
She used to date Montel
That's
Jordan.
disgusting.
I'm a public
That's
figure.
disgusting,
So
bro.
you saying I
That's a
slept my
horrible
way to
thing.
the top of
your
where I
mom,
did?
your mom would be disappointed in you. Right
I think
now.
it's pretty funny. You guys are getting aggravated. It's
No,
great.
I'm not.
If we were making fun of Trump and his wife and,
No, I
and the
wouldn't
porn
do that.
star, you guys would be all about it.
Hold on.
Nope,
well,
not at all.
Well,
I don't like attacking people's families.
Hold on, wait a minute. But technically speaking, Trump's wife did sleep her way to the top. I mean, technically she did. If
Like I said,
you want to call
Deflection,
it,
but
I
that's
am
not
here
cool.
to
So
match
what?
Energy
Shouldn't
today.
talk about it
Right.
because she's not even around. She don't even come around. So I say like she's not even fair game. Her or Barron, like they don't come around. They ain't a part of that shit.
She's smart. She like
They
nope.
don't. They ain't got time for it, and that's cool. Whatever.
Do you think that Trump is concerned now that Joe is? It seemed like he wanted him out of the race. Now that he's out, he has a new competitor in Kamala. And by the way, for those of you that keep calling her Kamala, that's the professional wrestler.
Yeah, say her name correct, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I always thought that.
Like, put something on your mirror when you wash your face in the morning and say, don't be that person.
So,
got to be racist.
We'll see if we can't get her name right, but she has come out and said that you say her name if you need help, and this is for the people who call her Kamala and Kamla or whatever they say, but it's comma. Think of when you're using grammar and you put a comma in a sentence. Say comma and then la. Kamala.
Do they teach that in school still?
What's that? Commas?
Like, all that shit. How to pronunciate
Diction and
words,
pronunciation.
spellings.
I hope they do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I'm
probably
sure they
don't.
do.
Could be a bad future
Depends
for
on
our
what state you're in.
Yeah, they already like this one and a few others banning books and shit like that. But,
Is the Trump campaign concerned with now Joe Biden out of the race?
Absolutely.
And Kamala in the race?
Of course they are, because what they did is just re-energize their base. You know, they did a poll, and polls don't mean shit until the final poll is done.
That's true.
But they did a poll just a day or so ago, whatever the fuck it was, and the rates where she was like kicking his ass, and they know it because he masked whatever his social media network he doing all this shit. You got these weirdos at Fox News saying dumb shit. They making up all this old shit. I saw some shit on Twitter the other day.
So what the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Well, shut the fuck up and quit playing that dumbass drop and listen. So they put a video. She was dating Montel Williams back in the day. And they're like, oh, she's down with Diddy. And everybody like, you stupid motherfuckers. That's Montel Williams. That ain't no fucking Diddy. So you saying all black people look alike, you assholes?
Man, you cussing a lot, dog.
Yeah,
Are we trying to clean the show up, or what is going on? Y'all are triggered, bro. Chill out. What's going on?
Y'all.
No, listen, I am matching energy
Deflection.
today. I am matching
Deflection.
energy today. I wrote
Typical.
good, but today you getting it. So
It sounds like you just gave Kamala a full-throated endorsement.
Full-throated endorsement.
I would like to get
It's an industry term.
Now,
give you the blowjob of your life.
I like it.
now, what about you, Ramo? Are you giving Kamala a full-throated endorsement?
Full-throated
I'm not
endorsement.
doing anything till everybody starts like actually campaigning and
Come on, man.
bullshitting back and forth. So we'll see. We'll see what happens at the end, man. I'm gonna let everybody fight it out, and when we get there, we get there.
Now, Tomcat? You still giving that full-throated endorsement to Donald Trump?
Full-throated endorsement.
Trump 2024
He's been
all the way,
full-throating
bro.
Trump for
a
years.
while.
dude.
Wow.
And if he wins, I'll be happy. If
That's
she
cool.
wins, I won't be really happy, but I won't care. But if she loses, I'm going to tell you, the people in this country that they're telling so much that she's going to win and you're going to have a woman president, they're going to lose their fucking minds again.
Why do you
They're
think-
going to lose their minds
Why
again.
do
You guys
you-
are getting these people all... They're going to think they're going to win, and if they don't win, they're going to go crazy. I don't give a shit either way. I go to work, I do my shit.
Insurrection. No, and that's what I'm trying to tell
I don't
you,
know
bro.
what they're
Like,
going to do, but
that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
people need to be
It
less
doesn't matter.
invested in the identity
All that.
politics of her and more in her
January
policies, which I
6th.
think are not very good.
Hold on. January
it's all
6th did
subjective,
happen.
sure. Well, okay, but whatever.
did
We're not
happen.
talking about that.
Oh, no, it
it's
happened.
like I told you. It doesn't matter who gets voted in, bro. Until we start doing our thing, that's when our lives are going to change.
No. See, that is a very irresponsible thing to say, sir.
I don't mean it. I mean as far as
like we said, think about what you said before you said.
Okay, I got you.
That it does matter who is put in office.
It does.
Don't. That's
It
not.
does.
We're not gonna be that podcast because that's
it
what
does.
we've been saying.
It does. I
So
meant in the frame
There you go.
of
So
like
think-
my financial.
I'm glad he's able to tell you what to say.
No, he's not able to tell me.
No.
Tell him about the gun line, boss.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, look at see. Who's the asshole now?
That's
Yeah,
gotta
see,
be
that's
racist.
you're being a dick, dude. All right,
No, 'cause I
fuck
tell-
off. All right.
Hold on, because I tell you at the same damn thing, Tomcat.
Yeah, bullshitter.
Yeah,
Like,
look at him. The guy.
Yeah,
Triggered.
coming from-
I'm
yeah,
triggering
big
the
time.
shit out of y'all today.
I love it.
Well, this the guy.
I
who
love it
took
because I do it to you all the time.
Hold on, this the guy that took a shit in the pool, by
And
the
in
way.
somebody's yard.
And
Like,
the-
we
and
don't
they
take
put
him
shit-
serious.
Look
We
at
love
that.
him. We love him.
Motherfucker
We love him.
talking
We
shit.
love him.
Look at this. Talking
We love
shit.
him.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. No. I take that back. I'm not saying I wasn't speaking in the like the overall. Hey, it doesn't matter who's voted in. I'm saying as far as what me and Tomcat are trying to put together. No matter who gets voted in, regardless, we still have to do our shit in order to be responsible for ourselves.
What is our shit?
Well,
I mean,
Making music and shit. We started putting remixes and stuff together.
We do
like-
our thing. Like I'm talking about, like more like real important shit, like life and death shit.
Right. I'm not talking about. I'm talking in reference to just us personal.
That's the only thing that truly matters. Like,
Sure.
don't be irresponsible and vote for a party just because you always did.
Right. No, definitely not.
But because here's the thing. Because everybody will be treated as an adult. So I'm gonna talk to you like one. Here's the deal. There's a thing called a ballot. We all get sample ballots. No matter what state you're in, you always get them. No matter the party, you get them. You got to read that ballot because you vote from local, state, on
Everywhere.
up. Because election time come around, the first thing people think, oh man, I got to vote for this president. But what if your mayor sucks ass? Like really fucking sucks. But you get voted for that stupid motherfucking office yet again because they know you only going to vote for the top and then you just go down here and just follow suit. That's how we get fucked up. This is how we get the people in Congress and everywhere else.
Sure.
Because we all fucked up. All of us fucked up. So here's now that we all know, it don't matter if you on the left, on the right, or in the middle, read your fucking ballots.
Yeah.
If you want to think you say you an adult, people, I hope you motherfuckers know how to read.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to read, ask somebody. Hey man, what does this mean?
Ask. Yeah.
We got the Google, you little fucking kids out here that's over 18.
Look at this guy.
Use AI to help me break it down to you because I know they didn't teach you that in school.
Subpoena.
But, these little fucking kids are low info idiots. They don't know how to do shit.
Don't
So
be
anyway,
rude.
yeah, fuck y'all. So anyway, like I was saying, look, read your ballots.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. Understand policies. Your mom and dad ain't always right.
How dare you?
Neither are your friends' parents. Make up your own goddamn mind.
It's true. You should.
Then you could be conservative about things. You could be liberal about certain things. You can't be conservative all the goddamn time. That means you don't have sex. Or if you do, you only do it one way. And you can't be on the fucking left where everything is like, oh, yeah. Nah, motherfucker, sometimes you need structure.
it is America, the final season.
Yeah, it really is
feels
because
like it.
we got a fucking goof-ass person on television that's running for president yet again. Lets you know how fucking stupid Americans are. Look at that shit. We motherfuckers voted in a con man on television.
Whoa,
Look at that shit. What does that say? I know a lot of people don't get out your counties and all that shit. But those of us who do go around this planet, we hear about what other people say about us. And I know as much you say, oh, I don't give a shit. You really should, though, because this fucks up trade and all this other kind of shit. This is some deep shit, people.
Are you guys done?
Off the
All
box.
right, all right, let's
Get your
go.
punk
Let's
ass
keep it moving.
outside. Get a off the box.
We've insulted each other enough.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you guys see where the head of the Secret Service has resigned?
No.
We do have
Yeah, I
the
saw
story.
that.
If we could roll the story from the truck. This came out late yesterday. Go ahead and roll the tape.
Kimberly Cheadle faced an avalanche of attacks from both Republicans and Democrats in Congress.
Well, look, I believe, Director Cheadle, that you should resign.
That's fucked up. He knew what he was doing.
Forced to appear by subpoena, attempted to take the blame for the security lapses that led to the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
We must learn what happened, and I will move heaven and earth to ensure that an incident like July 13th does not happen again.
Instead, she left many members of Congress frustrated.
You're full of today. You're
A lot of shittle today. A lot of shittle.
For answers.
Was there ever a moment where the Secret Service actually considered pausing the rally?
The Secret Service would have paused the rally had they known or been.
So the answer is
there
no.
was an actual
Let her
threat.
speak.
No. Correct?
That big ass forehead.
I can speak to you in generalities.
No, I don't want generalities. I
know
want
all of the
specifics.
communication.
Unable to answer basic questions, like when the gunman got on the roof and what he had with him.
Was the gun already on the roof, or did the shooter carry the gun up with him?
I do not have that information at this time.
NBC News has reported that the Secret Service turned down a request by the Trump team for more security assets. Cheadle responded to the report only by saying there were no additional asks for the July 13th rally.
There you have it. That's from the Today Show.
So let me just say I was watching the head of the FBI, Christopher Wray. He was in front of the House Oversight Committee this morning before I left.
Right. I heard about that.
And he was saying some new information that he didn't say before about the sniper's computer, or a computer that was related to the sniper.
Mm-hmm.
He had Google searched in the days before the shooting, how far away was Oswald from Kennedy?
Really?
Yes. And
This dude was crazy, man.
So holy shit.
He was sick, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be
I
sick.
remember in school, they showed us the unedited version of the Kennedy assassination.
Yeah, we saw
in
it too.
school. Oh, yeah.
See that?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they do that anymore.
You
They
didn't,
did not, but they did it to us. I was like,
they didn't show it to y'all, Rainbow, because we saw it. They showed it to us too.
If they did, I didn't pay attention. I don't
So
remember.
it was like, God damn.
I think it was just as disturbing when you saw Jack Ruby just come right up and shoot Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
It was like on live TV.
Yeah,
as well.
I remember that.
Sure did shoot that.
I remember the
motherfucker.
actual video of that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it seems like our country hasn't come very far since the 1960s or the 1980s.
So
Mental health.
Violent ass country and shit. Yeah,
Mental
you
health
motherfuckers need
issues,
some
man.
fucking help.
We all do.
It is now time for the news. News being brought to you by our good friends at Liquid IV, where they sent us some new flavors. We got cotton candy. We got some kind of dreamsicle, popsicle version.
And we got the, I forget the bomb cherry?
Golden cherry.
Golden cherry, that's what it is. That's what I got right now. That's hella good.
If you want to get some Liquid IV and stay hydrated this summer, just like the boys of summer here, you need to go to liquidiv.com. And when you go to checkout at liquidiv.com, use our code OUTCAST, save 20% and get free shipping. That's liquidiv.com. 3 times the hydration
Delicious.
of your regular sports drink. You're a fan of the golden cherry, ain't that right, Tomcat?
yeah, I'm into that golden cherry.
Me too.
I like it.
Me too. Delicious.
Well,
All right.
what's happening in the news?
So let me kick off this news here. July 24, 2024, our last show before summer break here. Yay.
Yeah.
Birthdays today is Jennifer Lopez, is 54 years old.
All right. Wow.
She's got a golden cherry.
She's got a nice head. Yeah.
She hasn't seen that in years.
Carl Malone, the mailman, 60 years old.
He's a creep.
Pedo.
Yeah,
Barry
did he bang a
Bonds,
chick?
59 years old.
All
got a
Barry
big head.
Bonds. Yeah, you got,
Amelia Earhart was her birthday today.
nice.
She's
Back in
blonde, or she's the redhead.
1897.
Redheaded.
She got eaten by indigenous people.
Today in history, back in 1915, in one of the worst maritime disasters in American history, the passenger liner SS Eastland capsized in the Chicago River, killing more than 840 people.
Damn.
Yep, they must have been stuck inside.
Was it green?
1917, Dutch-born dancer and courtesan Mata Hari was named to become a synonym for the seductive female spy. That became a synonym for a seductive female spy. Went on trial this day in 1917, accused of spying for Germany, and was subsequently found guilty and shot by a firing squad.
Damn.
They shot this chick. Yeah, don't smoke weed or what is it? Don't take acid in Germany. And 1969, the Apollo 11 astronauts splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean today.
Word.
That's cool.
Interesting.
2013, American sex researcher and therapist Virginia E. Johnson, who was William H. Masters, formed Masters and Johnson. That sounds dirty. A pioneering research team noted for their studies in human sexuality, died at age 88. In 2020, American TV personality Regis Philbin died at 88. That's a little weird, right? Both
Yeah.
died at 88. One in 2013, one in 2020. Today is National Tequila Day, National Drive-Thru Day, and National Cousins Day. To the news. First up, a woman was severely injured in a fatal Fort Lauderdale crane collapse and is now filing a $50 million lawsuit. Check out this crazy video. Attorneys for Gemelin Castellano, here it goes, announced that she will be seeking $50 million after this crane fell on her car. This is an Uber. There's actually another person in the back seat of the car, and she just got out and walked away. Here
Did she
comes the
get her
crane.
there on time?
And
Oh, wow.
tumbles off of a Fort Lauderdale construction site.
I was expecting
The
to see
crane
Godzilla
operator
walking
was
by.
unfortunately killed.
Oh.
Terrible. Next up, King Charles guard horse attacks a lady in the UK after she gets way too close for a picture. A female tourist in the UK is likely regretting one stop on her tour of London as she had an unfortunate encounter with one of King Charles's guard horses. Bang. Oh, yeah. These people are helping her out. Looks like it hurt, and they show it again in slow motion. It looked like it got her pretty good on the arm there. She just wanted to get a picture.
Horse bites hurt.
And the horse just reached out and got her really good on the arm. So passersby are kind of administering some aid there to her.
Damn.
Stay the fuck away.
Next up, we got a fan brawl. Several fans at Sunday night's Dodgers versus Red Sox game got into a wild brawl, and the violence all appeared to start because a man poured his beer on a woman, threw her right in her face. You can see the footage from the stands. A woman in a pink hat and a man in a gray shirt were in a heated argument when suddenly the woman seemed to pour something on the guy.
Looked like the guy threw it first.
It did.
She don't play. Not today.
Fight.
She's got a nice turd cutter on her. I'll give her that.
Jeez.
All these videos have amazing sound, just a heads up.
Well, it's not that bad of a fight. It's a bunch of grabbing and shit.
It's over now, no big deal. All right, next up we got humpback whale breaches a capsized boat here. So a humpback whale, people are out fishing on a boat here in New Hampshire Tuesday morning. Got dunked by a giant humpback whale when it breaches out of the water and lands on the back of this boat. The thing is, this boat actually got turned back over. 2 people on the boat got thrown out. A passerby, which is probably that kid right there.
He looks like he's about to shit his pants when he turns
He goes around and helps them. The people in the boat were not hurt, and the boat was actually saved. Another video shows it being turned upright and towed into shore by another boat. But that's pretty amazing right there.
The whale's like,
I mean, it's unlucky, but what a story, right?
Yeah.
That's what people always say when stuff like that happens.
That's crazy.
All right, next up, staying on the water, we got a killer whale. The killer whale this time is body slammed by a guy. This is in New Zealand. Man thought it would be a brilliant idea to body slam a killer whale, but the stunt was not only dumb, it was also seriously irresponsible because the killer whale had a baby whale there with it, and had that killer whale thought the guy was causing any trouble, that killer whale could have ate that guy.
He would have hurt him.
So you can hear all the people laughing in the background. The guy got fined 50 quid or whatever the shit they have over there, their little pounds or whatever kind of monopoly money they use over there in Europe.
This is the time
like
where I'm
Lord of the Rings money.
I'm like, why didn't you get eaten?
Yeah, the funny thing is it's 68 degrees outside right now.
Next up, another fight breaks out at Spirit Airlines check-in here at Baltimore Airport. The Spirit Airlines check-in counter spiraled into chaos when a heated argument turned into an airport beatdown, and it was all caught on video. Shocking video footage has captured a fight breaking out at a check-in and baggage counter at an international airport here. The brawl happened at Baltimore, Washington, Thurgood Marshall Airport late Tuesday afternoon. According to the Maryland Transportation Authority, there were 5 people involved. In the altercation, 4 members of staff spotted wearing Spirit Airlines uniforms involved in the fight have been suspended pending investigation.
He's got him in the ropes. Choke him with the ropes. Is that legal?
What? Did he get kicked? He's a kick.
He did. He kicked somebody.
Come on, man. That's some bullshit. Let him be a one-on-one fight. Yeah, y'all jumped that dude.
My last story is a tale of road rage. Do not get out of your car and run up to people's cars, especially with a pistol. This is harrowing footage captured an armed man being shot dead. Of course, they don't show him being shot dead. Good. It stops right before he gets shot as he yelled at a driver suspected of a road rage incident. The guy goes up to this guy's truck, starts banging on the window. He's got a gun in his hand, and the guy in the truck, as you can see, his gun is right there. He shoots the guy that ran up and did the road rage incident. Play the beginning of the video, you can see what happens.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, I don't want to see
usually
that.
pretty safe.
There he goes. He's going up to the car, bangs on the window. He's got a gun. You can see it.
Yeah.
And bang, he gets shot right in the neck right there. Dies. His wife is not happy about it. But people, don't do that. Don't run up to somebody's window, banging on windows, and stay in your car. That's what can happen.
Yeah,
so sorry I had to end with a bad story this time, but it's informational. The more you know.
You ain't got another story like on a lighter note.
You don't want to hear my last story. My last story is the one about the lady getting shot in her house when she was at boiling water. You don't want to see that one.
No, I said
That's
something
worse.
fun, when on the news they lead you with something like, but this is better.
The world's biggest cookie or some shit.
Yeah, like some weird shit. Look, we'll give you time to look something up. In the meantime,
I don't have that was my
I have a story here. I'll give you
that
one.
was a great story.
I thought it was good.
It's gotta be a good one. Let's make it.
According to the news on MSN, I'm seeing that the moon is slowly drifting away from Earth, and it's beginning to impact us.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
The moon right now is it's in a constant I guess is that it's night sky. But all is not actually as it seems. It turns out that scientists have discovered the moon is drifting away from Earth.
Isn't it like every year like a like barely an inch, like not even, but it's moving away.
It turns out that the moon is moving away from Earth at 3.82 centimeters a year, and that means eventually, it will be too far away from us. I don't know. I know that a lot of people say that we react to the moon. Do you believe in that? When there's a full moon, people act a little wilder.
The moon is my nighttime girlfriend, so I'll be disappointed. But
I'm always looking for a full moon, to take a look at.
It's been a full moon recently, actually.
He was holding on.
Let me just say this: that would be immeasurably bad. The moon affects the tides; it affects everything.
Oh,
in order for there to be sentient life on this planet, we needed that moon. That moon goes away, we die.
We done.
We die.
A lot of people think the aliens brought it here before.
But it'll be forever in the future, and they'll figure out how to tow it closer by then. Don't worry about it. Tractor beam.
Hell, if it don't rain, then you might get a full moon today. So I'm gonna go run naked down the beach and hope for the best. I'll let you know in 2 weeks.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why not?
I think you just fell out of a coconut tree.
Shout out to Bob Newhart, by the way. Not on anyone's death pool for this year, but Bob Newhart, the great actor.
Yeah.
He passed away. He died just a couple of days ago, 94 years old.
Holy smokes, man. Bob Newhart.
You guys remember Bob Newhart?
Yeah, I remember the Newhart show. Yeah.
There was a false report about Jimmy Carter dying this past week, and his son had to come out and disclaimer he didn't die. I was like,
he's on your death pool, right? That Tom Pan?
This close. Yep.
He's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna stick around for your ass. You ain't winning no money, partner.
My guy's still making fucking movies. I have no
Happy
chance.
summer, everyone. Enjoy it. We'll be back in
safe.
2 weeks.
Pizza the Hut.
Wearing suntans, green, and lotions and all that shit. And yeah, man, drink water and have sex, smoke weed.